Hola y bienvenidos a NewsTalk English. Hoy tenemos un episodio fascinante sobre la sonda solar Parker de la NASA y su increíble viaje para tocar el Sol. Y para hablarnos de esto, tenemos a nuestra invitada especial, Brianna. Bienvenida, Brianna. Además, tenemos a Thomas, nuestro profesor de inglés, que nos ayudará a entender mejor el idioma durante el episodio. Bienvenido, Thomas.
Thank you so much for having me, Emily. I'm excited to be here and talk about this amazing mission.
It's a pleasure to be here, Emily. I'm looking forward to helping our listeners with their English.
Excelente, Brianna. Para empezar, ¿podrías explicarnos qué significa exactamente tocar el sol en este contexto?
That's a great question, Emily. When we say touching the sun, we don't mean the probe is actually landing on its surface. Instead, it means it's going closer to the sun than any human-made object has ever gone. The Parker Solar Probe is designed to fly into the sun's corona, the outer atmosphere, which is a region of extreme heat and radiation.
Tomás, ¿podrías ayudarnos con el uso del presente simple en esta explicación?
Sure, Emily. Notice how Brianna uses the present simple in her explanation. The verb means is used to state what touching the sun signifies in general. When we use the simple present, we're talking about facts or repeated actions. For example, the sun is hot, or she means what she says.
Entiendo. Es impresionante. ¿Y cuáles han sido los descubrimientos más importantes de esta misión hasta ahora?
Well, there have been several groundbreaking discoveries. One of the most significant is that the probe successfully flew through the sun's corona back in December 2021, making it the first spacecraft to do so. This allowed us to sample particles and magnetic fields in this region directly. We also discovered the Alvin critical surface, which is the boundary where the corona begins. It's around 8.1 million miles above the sun's surface. Additionally, we've observed these magnetic field switchbacks, which we think play a big role in coronal heating and accelerating the solar wind.
Tomás, ¿puedes explicar una estructura gramatical que notaste?
Absolutely. Brianna used the past simple tense when she said, "The probe successfully flew through the sun's corona back in December 2021. The verb flew is the past simple form of the irregular verb fly. The past simple is used to describe actions that were completed in the past at a specific time. Another example. They went to the moon in 1969.
Impresionante. ¿Y cómo es posible que la sonda soporte el calor extremo del sol?
That's all thanks to its incredible thermal protection system, or TPS. The TPS is a cutting-edge heat shield that's designed to protect the spacecraft's instruments. It's made of a 4.5-inch thick carbon foam core, sandwiched between two carbon-carbon composite panels, and a specially formulated white coating that reflects the solar energy. Despite the fact that the side facing the sun can experience temperatures close to 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,400 degrees Celsius, the instruments remain at a comfortable 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
Tomás, ¿podrías ayudarnos con algunas palabras clave en esta respuesta?
Sure. Brianna used the passive voice when she said, "It's made of." The passive voice is used when the action is more important than the doer. The phrase is designed uses to be with a past participle verb to describe the purpose of the TPS. For example, the report is written by the researcher.
Increíble ingeniería. ¿Y qué me dices de los sobrevuelos de Venus que mencionabas? ¿Qué papel juegan en todo esto?
The Venus flybys are essential. The Parker Solar Probe has used 7 gravitational assist maneuvers from Venus to get closer to the sun. Each flyby has adjusted the probe's trajectory, gradually making its orbit around the sun tighter. This allows the probe to make that closer approach to the sun without using too much fuel. The last flyby actually happened in November 2024 and has set the stage for the probe's closest approach to the sun on December 24, 2024.
Tomás, ¿qué podrías explicarnos sobre el uso del presente perfecto en esta respuesta?
Certainly. In Brianna's explanation, she used the present perfect tense when she said, "The Parker Solar Probe has used." The present perfect is used to describe actions that started in the past and continue up to the present, with emphasis on the present result. For example, she has lived in the city for 10 years.
Entiendo, una especie de asistencia para llegar más cerca. ¿Y qué podemos esperar de ese acercamiento del 24 de diciembre?
Well, during this approach, the Parker Solar Probe is expected to fly within 3.8 million miles of the Sun's surface. It will be traveling at an incredible speed, something like 430,000 miles per hour. This will be the closest a human-made object has ever been to the Sun. It will provide new data that we can analyze, and we could even find some new surprising facts about the Sun.
Tomás, ¿podrías destacar algo sobre el uso del futuro en esta última respuesta?
Of course. Brianna used is expected to fly and will be traveling to talk about future events. Is expected to is a passive way of expressing expectation, while will be traveling is the future continuous, used to describe an action that will be in progress at a certain time in the future. Another example, they will be studying in the library next Monday.
Realmente fascinante. Brianna, gracias por compartir toda esta información con nosotros en NewsTalk English. Es increíble todo lo que la ciencia y la ingeniería pueden lograr.
Thank you, Emily, for having me. It was a pleasure discussing this amazing mission.
Y a todos ustedes, gracias por sintonizar NewsTalk English. No olviden darle like a este video, suscribirse a nuestro canal y seguir aprendiendo inglés mientras se mantienen informados. ¡Hasta la próxima!